Well, obviously it's a loss, and any loss is one of disappointment, and we'll always write the narrative. So we have to accept that that's what it was. I think as the game went, we planned to be compact. We planned to play with low territory against Spurs, and at times try and hit them on counter attack, and if not, make some passes to get a moment to play in behind. On the whole, defensively, first half, Sons had a good chance early on, of course, and it wasn't that we were open and the lines were not too together. We were in good shape. It was just a really good moment from the pass and the run, and then we were okay defensively in the game. And the one moment that we come away from the plan of doubling up on the wide players and letting a sort of when I say a free ball come into the box where Kuvalesi can get his head up and sort of pick where he wanted to hit, and we've not marked in the box. So we've come away from the stuff that we were doing well defensively in that part of the game, and if you give a team like Spurs with the sort of wealth of talent that they have at the top end of the pitch, they will punish you, and that is what we're not doing the other end of the pitch, not just today, but in a number of games now. We've had enough moments around their box. We've had enough balls into their box to play with a bit more quality, and we're just not showing enough quality with final passes, with finishes. Passes before maybe the assist are going to the back foot when they go to the front foot, and then real little moments of quality. We're not doing. Second half, we've obviously started well, and I wouldn't say like we had real good momentum in the game, but we certainly looked like we were taking the initiative in the game. The disallowed goal is disappointing, to be fair, because we know that Spurs stay on the edge of the box. They defend that. They use the edge of the box as a defender, if you like, and they hold. It's the cross we'd worked on all week from Nico, but three of the guys are offside. So again, we're not real showing the right decision making and composure in that area to make a difference. So and then the second goal is just a real momentum killer, and it's something not just at this level, at any level that you can give away in that sort of fashion, and the timing of it as well. When obviously, the crowd were up all game, but they were certainly up then, and we were, like I said, having a good phase in the game. Just to give away that goal like that was a killer, really, in terms of really trying to get back into the game. I got no complaints with the commitment from the boys. The general performance level was fine. It wasn't a bad performance, but what we're not doing is managing real defining moments that costing goals and not sort of creating chances to score goals, and that's something that we've got to strive to do better at, for sure.
It's a very difficult moment for the keeper. Is there anything you can say to him? I mean, he obviously looked distraught. Did the players give him a lift afterwards?
Well, they will do, I'm sure, but at the same time, we all have to own stuff that we can do better, and sometimes it'll be individual moments, sometimes it'll be collective, and now's not the time really for anybody, to delve too much into it. For sure, you have to do it over the weekend and get ready to review with the players as we do. But of course, it's not something that should happen at this level.
You got a standing ovation when you came out tonight, and all the fans once again applauded you. You were down to that. How does that feel? I mean, it's quite unusual. It must mean the world.
Well, the job means the world to me. It always has done. I mean, I wish it wasn't. I wish it was different in terms of the results that we were getting, and if I know there is talking points around me and all that sort of stuff. I obviously wish that wasn't the case, and we were talking about more points and more wins and the players and stuff like that. But we're a very together club at the moment, and we have to stay together. Whoever's doing whatever role and job here, we have to stay together, because any progress that we've made, certainly since my time here, has been built on togetherness. So, but I think the fans were brilliant today. I think they generally saw a team that give everything, but not only should we give everything, we need to show quality as well and not give away silly goals as we did.
If you're creating 4 really good chances, which you did, you must feel as if you must be close to turning in terms of results.
Yeah, it's hard to be too to say things too positive because you can't with the run of results that have been over the last spell. But the Fulham was a complete outlier and will speak for itself, and rightly so. You know, anything that people want to carry on talking about that, we have to absolutely accept. But all the other losses, even though they are losses, we look at it and going, like tonight, we should have made that pass. We should have not given our second goal away. But at the same time, that is the level we play at. So we can't carry on being shoulda, coulda, woulda. It's got to be. Yeah, we've made the pass. We've not given away that goal. We've stuck to the plan for 90 plus minutes all the way through. But you're right. I do look deeper than the results, and I do see the positives. But I can't shout about that too much because obviously the results, like I said right at the outset of this, is always the stuff that will write most of the narrative, and rightly so.
Paul.
Steve,
Hi, Paul.
It's 2-1 you tonight. Would it have been different if you had Taylor to call upon tonight?
Well, we'll miss Taiwo because he's a really important player for us, and has shown that since his time. After he settled in, he's an important player, so we'll always miss him, not just tonight, in any game. So the answer to that is yes, but it's not too much of a talking point because we've got players that he's injured, we've got players that are available, and we need to really sort of back them and believe in them and try and get a plan around how we can get the most out of them. And we weren't short of opportunities to create. Of course, possession will be in Spurs' favour, and if we, like I say, you've seen what they did to Newcastle in the last game. If you open up the game too much, they got some of the best attacking players in the league, and we know how high the level is in this league. So, we've done okay in the game, but we've got to do more.
Any more?
How do you get the most out of the attacking players? Because you had 15 shots on goal there and only one as
Yeah, no, that's right, Charlotte. And I think what the most important thing is to really believe in the players, because the moment anyone loses belief in the players will feel it, and then they won't be as alive as they need to be when they're playing. And we've got some young players there as well that need backing and need reassuring. And of course, we'd have a demanding environment. There's nothing fluffy about what we do, but at the same time, this is an era where you need people to feel good about themselves and back themselves. And but at the same time, we also need to face up to the fact that we have to do better. And doing better. The first, in my opinion, thing to do is to recognise it, is to own it, and take responsibility for it. And whether that's the boys at the top end of the pitch or down to the goalkeeper, then that's how it has to be. The last thing we could do now is shy away. I don't think you saw that tonight, but we didn't see the quality that was needed in them moments either.
Steve, the club's
Tom.
summer to bring in players who might be regarded would take the level of quality up at this point. With all respect, tonight against Wolves, you picked a group of players who might be known extremely for their commitment. Is it quite hard to marry the two?
Yeah, it's hard to marry everything because there's no doubt that we're trying to find something that we can get a couple of results, we can build momentum, and we can get something sort of rolling. And just with the amount of players that we have, and I can't say like getting to know them, they've been through the door a few months now, but what we'd love to do in the future is have a real settled group with one or two changes from game to game. And at the moment, that's just not the case. We're trying to find something that we can grow. And we've had small forward steps, but then we've had backward steps. We've got too many players. You know that, Tom. Everyone knows that, who comes here regular. And we're trying to manage a situation where we're trying to give everybody opportunity, then they take opportunities and we can build on something. Some boys have play well. I thought the two wing-backs did well again. I mean, Nico Williams come in the last two games, been excellent. Ryan's give us what he gives us, and of course one or two others as well. So, but it's my job. We've got to find it. And we've got to build on it, and we've just got to try and get some results, and then obviously hopefully build some momentum and consistency from that.